Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Mr. Green Hands, and today on a very grey and dark but yet humid and warm day in the UK, I'm just going to show you a very good way to make a raised bed on a cheap. I'm telling you guys, if everybody else out there who know gardening, buying compost is not cheap. Constantly trying to buy compost to fill these guys here are never going to be cheap. Because, for example, even if you buy three for 10 or three for the $10 or $15 for 3 bags, which are for my one that I have here, these are like 50-liter ones. They would not fill this bed that I have here. Let me show you which one I'm talking about here. This bed there, what I have today, it won't fill it. So the best and most important thing to do, or what I'm going to show you how to do, is everything that you have in your garden is basically of a biodegradable mass in terms of it's naturally decomposed underneath the bottom of the soil or on top of the soil. It will automatically decompose and in turns will add soil and nutrients to the soil. So I have in here my kale, and I have some karabis that didn't turn out too well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chop these guys up and put it at the bottom. But underneath this, what I've done is I've put some cardboard and some wood chips underneath it. A piece of it is flying across the place. I'm just going to chop these up a little bit finer to kind of like make it easier for the worms to come and help in the decomposing situation. And I have my corn stalks that are dried out. I've kept them so I can use it to help fill it. And while I'll be growing my stuff using the compost at the top, these bad boys are going to be constantly decomposing underneath. That in turn will give my soil all the nitrogen, all the phosphorus, all the potassium, all the calcium that I need to grow my vegetables for next year. So this is a fantastic and a cheap way. Plus, you know what these are because you grew them yourself, which add value back to your garden. So in terms of making a full circle of growing, and it saves you money. I do not know where this caterpillar is going, but let me get rid of him out of here. It's too early for you now. So I've got these, but then I have my tub of all my household food scraps as well, which will create a layer for the bottom to continue to. So I'm like creating a mini compost bin underneath my soil that I'll be growing. In turn, the worms will eat it up, and then it'll become compost or soil itself. So I've got all of my food scraps. Don't think so some of you guys are going to be so nice about these gross things that I'm touching, but to me they're fantastic. So I'm going to fill it all up, and then I've got a bag of compost here to fill it up right away to the top, or as far as I possibly can, to where I'm happy with. So in here is a lot of different things. I've got some pineapples, I've got some eggshells, and I've got some like lemons and all my food scraps basically that I eat at home, and that will create a layer for me. And what I'm going to do next is add a little bit more wood chip onto that, and that will create my base. And then I will add my compost on top of that, and I might even add some more stuff to it. And once it's going, I might add a little bit more to it. So let me grab some more wood chips from over there and add it to here, and then I can add my compost on top. So I've got a bucket of wood chips that I have here, so I'm going to sprinkle it all over it, and this will help with the decomposition of the things, and plus it's increasing my layers that I have here, so I do not have to use a lot of compost. And a lot of people think you need a massive amount of compost to grow some vegetables. Not really. Depends on the type of vegetable that you're growing, and majority of the vegetables grow upwards, so the roots can find its way to where it needs to go and find that nourishment underneath the soil. So I've done that and layered it out. Now I'm literally going to add my compost in there now and see how far I get up. I might have to add some more later on, but this in turn will show that I only need to use maybe a couple of bags of it, and these are going to be just decomposing underneath it while I'm growing on top, and then it will create its own soil underneath, and I'm ready to go again continuously for the next year. And I do not need to put a lot of compost on it next time because the layer is already there, and it will save you money in return, because everybody likes to save money. We're not going to be there all the time spending money to buy compost. It's not cheap. So this way it's to save you time, and the best part about it, you can start straight away to grow your vegetable while underneath here is all of these decomposition is starting to happen, and your garden will become continuously fertile. This bag has a plus 11 NPK, which will help the plant to grow, because it's phosphorus inside of the mixture with the compost here that will increase and make the plants grow stronger and faster. The higher the NPK, it really will make sure your plants grow longer, and it's a slow releaser as well. So this is perfect, because you don't only want to, because obviously it depends on the soil that you have underneath, but in the UK we tend to have a lot more clay, so we have a lot more of a easily to absorb, not a sandy one or something that loses its minerals and elements quite fast. We are very clay. As I was saying, the NPK on this is the NPK 11, and that is really great because, as it says on the bag here, it is a faster growth and stronger plant. The NPK, which is mostly phosphorus, that will increase and help the roots of my plants to get more stronger, and they will give you better chance of a fantastic crop. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to mix it in and literally just crumble that a little bit. I might step in it because I do like to compress my soil a little bit. I might just need to get one more bag, and in the future I'm going to get one more bag just to kind of give it a bit extra top layer. And that pretty much, I can plant in this in a couple of weeks time when my growing season starts. So I've got pretty much, this bed is ready to go, and I'm really happy with that, because look how much it is. That layer is ready to go, and it's ready to plant something in there. You can have something for the season, because you don't need a lot of soil. For me, if I can hold my hand like that to take up this amount of soil, that is the right amount of level. You can grow some stuff, like you can grow some tomatoes in here, you can grow some turnips that grows on top. Doesn't have a lot of need for a deep soil or deep rooting plant. Garden bed right now is ready to go. I will definitely add some more into it just to bring it up a little bit for my personal opinion. But everybody can do this, and everybody has an opinion about how certain things are in gardening and growing your vegetables. You know, you learn as you go, and everybody has its own ideas of how to do the best. So take note of everything that I'm saying, but you can make your own decision. You know, if you're happy with something, just make that decision on yourself, because gardening is a beautiful thing, and we all can learn from each other. And thank you very much, guys. That is me, Mr. Green Hands, Rambo Green Hands here again. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for all the new supporters and the people that supported me. And please do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you love what I'm doing. Please take care of yourself and the planet, because we have to.